So when you're talking about an esports player, you're looking at an industry and you're talking about a bunch of different things. There's an economic incentive to really keep the esports community alive for these games and also make sure that they have a predictable business environment.
Hello everyone, we are here today with Jason and one of our panelists of the 7th edition of the WE Summit in Busan, Korea. Welcome, and it's really nice meeting you here today.
Thanks.
Firstly, how was your panel? Because you just finished.
That was a great panel. You know, I always enjoy meeting lawyers from around the world and talking about esports legislation and what the future holds. I thought it was a great conversation, and heard comments that it wasn't as boring as they thought it would be. So I consider that a success.
How long are you into esports?
I've been into esports for quite a number of years now. I developed the first business at esports course at NYU. I left and then I came back, and now I'm the director of esports and gaming at NYU, doing that initiative. And obviously figuring out how to teach people, teach students about the business of esports, how it does it work, how does it govern, how does it function, how do you make money on it, why are people interested in it. And I'm also involved obviously as an attorney as well. I had the esports practice at a law firm by the name of Zuber in the United States as well.
So you're into the education and letting the kids know what is actually the esports ecosystem is.
Exactly, yeah, because ultimately at the end of the day, it's great as esports could just obviously remain a hobby, but the reason why brands and sponsors and everybody are really excited is because it's a way to reach new demographics and new audiences. So ultimately that's business, right? And people need to know. So that's the reason why I'm here and why I'm passionate about it.
How would you explain esports in the esports ecosystem in a few words?
Complicated, right?
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Esports ecosystem. Obviously, there's the publishers, but then there's the sport-like aspects, and there's the fully entertainment aspects of it. And it's sort of this unholy amalgamation of technology, sport, and also obviously entertainment, right? And so, how does it all fit together? People always ask me, well, is it a sport or is it not a sport? And I say, look, it's got viewers and it generates revenue. It's a business.
Big community.
It's got a big community, and ultimately that means it's a business and it deserves study. And years ago, people weren't really convinced that you needed to study, sports or anything like that. And obviously they were wrong. So now it's good to study sort of esports and really figure out how does it really tick, and really how can people add value to the ecosystem.
The development is going really strong throughout the years, especially I can say the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So what will be like in 10 years from now? They will have, I think, universities only for esports.
Yeah, I mean, you look in terms of the education higher education especially is also big business as well, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be more educational programs, and really I think that there's going to be a growth of competent people to work in the industry. It's not just going to be people who are passionate gamers that come in, but people that understand the business fundamentals, how it's legally structured, and really how they can add value for the community, but also add value for business stakeholders as well. So I think it's going to be a lot of professionalization coming in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah, true. What is your biggest challenge that you had till now in the esports world?
Really getting people to understand what it is is number one. That's just even a few years ago, talking to my colleagues in the traditional sports world, it was more viewed as a curiosity or something that you just sort of needed to do to reach the youngest fans. But now the youngest fans are a little bit older.
Yeah.
And things have started to obviously get a little bit more professional, a little bit more considered, and the deal flow and the values have gone up, right? So ultimately, it's been a good transition, but the challenge was really getting people to understand what the point of all this was. Just like any nascent industry.
Yes, definitely. And what about, are you playing games?
I do, yeah.
Which year?
Well, I mean, I play a mix of traditional AAA titles and esports titles. So I had a lot of time on the plane and no internet access. So I was replaying Spider-Man, on my Steam Deck, and otherwise for esports, I'm a traditionalist. I'll do the StarCraft and CS:GO and all the stuff that people know very well.
Nice. And what are your next challenges and goals? Are you planning some projects in the future?
Yeah, obviously my mandate at NYU is to really expand the initiative across the university, really figure out how the university is going to engage with esports and work with internal stakeholders and external stakeholders to make it happen for the students at NYU. And on the legal front, it's really educating and advising clients on how to engage with the industry and how to really make deals that make sense from a financial point of view, but also in a feasibility point of view as well.
And what is your advice about the people that want to get into the esports world? Because it's not just gamers.
Right.
As you said, there are a lot of opportunities, business and everything. What is your advice for them?
Be good. Really be versatile, I think, is a very important thing. I mean, everybody thinks that in terms of esports, you need to be a specialist, but really, because we're still at an early stage, it's good to have a lot of skills and develop those skills. So, even if you're interested in maybe the PR aspect, being able to do writing and event organization will really help. And even if you want to be a lawyer, maybe you want to understand the business side as well and understand how sales work and how sponsorship works. So it's good to be a generalist, but obviously to pick a lane and then really figure out your passion within that industry.
And last but not least, will you join next World Esports Summit?
Absolutely. If you have me.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
very
time.
much.